Having absolute clarity in life is difficult. Having confidence is even more difficult. But in the next 6 to 8 minutes, I will share something with you that will give you both clarity and confidence. And it sounds like a big promise, so let's preface this by telling you how I came to make this video. It's the middle of the night. I just walked home from a business dinner, did a 45-minute walk, and on this walk, I remembered a quote that was very important for me, that my coach, my mentor, one of my main mentors, told me that really changed things for me a while back. Now, two things that almost every human being struggles, especially every single man, I struggle with it, and almost everyone I know struggles with either one or both of them, is confidence and clarity. Let me explain. Most people don't really know where to go, and if they know where to go, they don't know how to go there. And at the same time, most people also lack confidence. So they usually don't start walking because they don't trust in their ability to figure it out. They don't know how to figure it out, and they don't even know where to go. And it's this interplay of things, lack of clarity and lack of confidence, that fucks most people up, because it creates this comfort scenario where almost everything you could do seems more scary than just drifting along the path that is already in front of you. You don't have to think too much. You do it because everything else seems kind of risky and dangerous, and you don't know where it's going to take you. And for me, that was the case 100% when I was still working in Big Law, and it just felt like the safe thing to do, even though many days felt like I hated my life. But it was just this path that I could just walk down. I didn't have to think about it too much, and I knew that I would still do pretty well. Now, taking the leap of faith, stepping off that path and going towards where you think the goal might be that you're looking to find, it's the scary thing to do. Now, if it is the right path, then indeed it might be amazing. It might be a great adventure, but it could be wrong. And that's where the fear comes from. Now, with all of this stuff that I just said, where am I getting at with this? Clarity is something that we lack, because if we knew the path, if we knew the steps to take, same as we do at work in a normal job, if we knew the path to take at all times, it would be easy to take the path. If we saw exactly where to step, it would be easy to step there. And if you're an employee, then someone tells you what to do, so it's relatively easy. But if you start a business, you have to figure it out along the way. If you start going to the gym and you don't have a coach, you have to figure it out along the way. It looks scary. It's not always looking clear where you have to go. But clarity comes from action. And that's a quote that my mentor told me, or something that he said to me, and I didn't fully understand it. It was only tonight when it clicked and I really understood it. And what it means is that when you start acting, you might not know 100% what the right action is, but through action, you will understand what you need to change or what's not working. And by trial and failure and improving and seeing the failures as feedback, you will eventually, through sufficient numbers of iteration, find out what works, and that will give you the clarity of understanding where you need to go. The prerequisite of that is having the vision of where you want to get, because if you don't know where you want to go, if you don't even know the hypothetical outcome, then no action you take will ever get you there, because you simply don't know where it's supposed to take you. So if you don't know where you actually want to go, I'm going to link the video I made a while ago on gaining clarity on your vision. Start there. Start crafting a vision that is rooted in your values. And once you have that, then just start taking action. It can be completely imperfect action, because that's just how it is when you start. You don't know what the right actions are. You just have to start and figure it out along the way. And it's something that you've probably heard many times, but seeing it from this perspective of gaining clarity through repeated imperfect action, this is where the fucking clarity comes from. It comes from taking action, realizing what's not working, realizing what can be improved, and then moving forward from there. And that takes me to the second point. The second point relates to confidence. People always crave confidence. Everyone wishes they had confidence and they were just confident in all of their actions and they had confidence in every situation. And every man knows the situation where you see a girl, you find her attractive, and you tell yourself, You want to go talk to her and you wish you could do it. And you tell yourself you could if the situation was different. You could do it in a different set of circumstances. But in that circumstance, some excuse pops up so you don't do it. But the reality is you don't have the confidence to do it. And that's okay, because most people don't have the confidence. Most men don't have the confidence, and most women don't have the confidence. So we wish we had the confidence, and then we could do whatever we wanted. But what is confidence? Confidence comes from competence. If you knew exactly how to do it, how to do the approach, how to handle every single bit of information, every single situation that can come after that, you wouldn't be scared of doing it. But the gold nugget here is that confidence only comes from that competence, and the competence requires you to take action. So confidence is actually the ability to act despite a lack of competence, and that in effect means you're willing to have people laugh at you. You're willing to have people think that you're a retard, that you're a fool, that you're not good, that you're not cool, whatever it is, but you need to be willing to go through that. That is what confidence is. Confidence is mistakenly seen as a person who trusts in his ability because he knows that he's going to succeed. But confidence is actually the ability to act knowing you're very likely going to fail. And these two things taken together, it's so beautiful because the quotes are so similar, and for some reason they go together so well. Confidence comes from competence, in parentheses, but it's actually the willingness to fail and be laughed at. And clarity comes from action. So if you want clarity, you need to take action without having the knowledge that you will succeed. So you need to be willing to have people laugh at you while you do it. That said, that's it for today. As always, there's links in the bio if you want to work with me. Hit me up, and other than that, I'll see you in the next video.